All right, guys, welcome to Cosmos Sessions. This is my second time recording this. I was about done and then my internet crashed. I've had a million obstacles for this video, so let's pray that this works. So welcome. This is going to be an interesting one. Short but interesting. Welcome to Cosmos Sessions. My voice is dying. Welcome. Okay, what's up, guys? So today we are going to talk about a trend that I see in many of my clients' charts. So to define this, I guess what I can say is the trend. So when I do readings, right, I see patterns in many different ways, right? And one pattern that I see very commonly, right? Probably the most common of one of the most common patterns I see from my clients is that of them having been shamed or made to believe that they were not intelligent or that there was something wrong with their way of thinking, their way of communicating, something of that theme. So it's very interesting, right? Because people that come to me, right, they are often healers, or they're often people who are very interested in what's beneath the surface, right? Obviously, we have the material world, and some people are very brainwashed, in my opinion, that it's not really beneath, I know for sure. And others see beneath it, right? So what I've noticed is that I'll see someone, right? And I've gotten so good at this that I've started, and by the way, you can book a reading right now at jessenasonastrology.com. The return time is very, very low right now for the pre-record readings. But anyways, so what I've noticed is that, like, I'll look at, let's say, the third house, which has to do with, your mind and different, a lot more than that, personality, kind of, yeah, it's linked closely with Gemini. So I'll look at that, look at Mercury, I'll look at everything essentially. And I'll see someone, for example, a recent client, she had a bunch of Scorpio energy, right? So people who have a lot of Scorpio energy, they see beneath the surface, right? They're not, like I said before, they're not interested in just this kind of, like, blah blah blah. I don't know what people talk about, like Kim Kardashian or something, or swimming pools or jacuzzis, or I don't know, cats. Cats I talk about. I don't know, paintings, boats. I'm just looking at things. Dogs, books, candles. Like, these are what people talk about. Yeah. So people with Scorpio placements, they, from a young age, and I say this because the way I do my readings mostly is I record myself for usually around 2 hours, and then I have a follow-up session with the person. So I've never met them, and so it's me just only basing off the chart, and then I learn about their life. So I also just started offering live readings, but 99.9% of my readings have been in this way. So I'll say something like that, and then every single time it connects with their lived experience, right? So I see this. I can look at the Chiron sign. It could be like a Mercury real Chiron sign, or like, like different aspects to the Mercury, the third house, different placements there. Yeah, just there's a lot, right, that kind of correlates with it. And yeah, I've noticed that there's different types of people have different types. It's not just like the Scorpio. The Scorpio is one example. Another one that I see a lot is the Aquarian one, right? And that's the person who thinks, let's say they have Uranus square Mercury, or something like that, or just different placements that allow them. It's not just Mercury, right? But allow them to think outside the box. And maybe from a young age, they were very interested in more unconventional topics, so they were led kind of shut down, right, from their more conservative family or the environment around them, and because they're just young, they're made to believe, oh, there's something wrong with my thinking, there's something wrong with me, right? So part of their healing journey and their journey, and oftentimes it's for them to teach what they've learned to other people, is for them to learn, I'm not stupid. And I've seen everything from this, to like speech impediments. And it just, a lot of times it just pushes people to be very, very shy and very closed and not want to open up. And then they learn. And yeah, as I was saying, like then they learn, and then they gain that confidence that they should have always had if the world wasn't this controlled place, this place that, there's only one way of thinking, that you're boxed in. No, a lot of people don't want to think like that, and rightfully so, because where does that get you? Look at the world. How happy are the people that just, follow the rat race and just do what they're told and obey? No, those people often are miserable. Not always, but often. I'm not saying I'm higher than them or anyone watching this is, but in this world, especially now, you got to think for yourself. And that's something very beautiful I've seen a lot of the readings that I've done. And so many stories I've heard. And yeah, it's one of those trends. I would say it's probably the most popular trend. I mean, obviously you have trends around like the family and different trauma that kind of mimics that person's karma, that pushes them to become a certain way because they maybe didn't want to become like their parents, or they recognize, like a Hades moon, for example, recognizing the darkness, or like Scorpio placements, eighth house, whatever. They recognize that darkness that's in the world at a very young age, or Capricorn, where they grow up, Saturn Capricorn, where they're forced to grow up very quickly. So there's so much, guys. I'm gonna leave it there, a little shorty. This was like literally crazy. My voice is dying that I even got this out. So let me know what you guys think. I posted this in my story, my Instagram at JessenisanAstro, JESSEINISAN Astro on Instagram. And in the story, and I got so many messages of people saying, yeah, this was my experience, of I reposted an old post of mine kind of explaining everything I said today, So anyways, guys, let me know if this has been your experience in any way. A lot of us are the black sheep, but we're also, meant to be the spiritual leaders of tomorrow and of this new world that's going to emerge. So thank you so much. Please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, guys, I'm trying. I'm not giving up. I won't give up. I know I expected my numbers to go down. I don't even really look at them, to be honest. But guys, I would really like to have YouTube as something that I can kind of spread my messages on. It's not about ego. It's not about money. It's literally about trying to help people. That's literally what I'm here for. So I would appreciate any support. Thank you guys so much. And sorry I had to shoot this on Zoom. My other program wasn't working. So ciao. Bye-bye. Thank you.